So we have to make a purchase inward FMS. So these are the steps involved in the inward FMS. So the first step is to enter the Google form by Anjali. This Google form will consider details like name of the vendor, the date of the invoice, timestamp, vendor's name, city name like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Silvassa, and then attachment of invoice, and then attachment of LR and attachment of packing list, transporter's name, and SEC PO number. So SEC PO also will be attached in that. So this will be done by Anjali. So the number of days required for different cities are different. So this is a concern which you have to call the tech team and ask the question that suppose the material is coming from Delhi, it will take about 7 to 8 days, and if it is coming from Silvassa, it will take about 5 days, and if it comes from Coimbatore, Chennai or Hyderabad, it will take 1 day. And how to do the planned and actual time for this? This question you have to ask the tech team of BCI after completing the FMS. Now second step involved in this is, this will be done by Karthik. Now what is the second step is, he will follow up with the transporter whether we have received the material to get the material to the office. So when will be this done? So once the material we have written the Google form, after 7 days we will get from Delhi. So on the 7th day he has to call if you have not received the material. And from Silvassa, if it is 5th day we have not received from the date of invoice, then Karthik has to call the transporter and follow up and get the material. Then the next step to it is, once the material is come inside the office, so Karthik has to first check whether any material is damaged or no. So that is one step, to check whether any material is damaged or everything is or bobbin is broken, or if it is returned fine. The next step is, after this whatever material we have received, Karthik will, so this is the next step again. So the next step is he has to sign the LR and put a seal and write the number of items received. So this is the next step. And after this, the next step is he has to check whether all material received is correct by weight, and by weight what you have received as per supplies invoice and packing list. If any difference, Karthik has to again send a mail to the purchase, to me and to the vendor, and send one WhatsApp message also to all three people if there is any shortage of the material or any broken bobbin. Okay, the next step again comes filling up the inward form. This will be done by Karthik. So the timestamp here is we have a challenge of timestamp only for the first step to the second step. After that, from second to third step it should be 2 hours. From third to fourth step it should be again 2 hours. From fourth to fifth step it should again be 2 hours. And then the next step is Karthik has to check the price in the vendor's invoice and our PO are the same, or if there is difference he has to. So that's the next step which he has to do. So that is the next step. So how it will be done? So PO is already attached there, or he can take a PO from Anjali. And the next step is this sheet will go to accounts to Radhakrishna, where he has to make the invoice, where he has to enter the invoice in Tally. So he will get time of about 24 hours. Like today if you are receiving at 12 o'clock, within tomorrow 12 o'clock this work has to be get done by Radhakrishna. That is the 24 hours time he is getting. Suppose today 6 o'clock we are receiving the material 6 pm, by tomorrow 6 pm this work has to be done by Radhakrishna. And there this step ends here. So these are the number of steps involved once the material is come, from the time the vendor has dispatched the material, like when he is made an invoice, to when we have returned and entered in our Tally. So here it ends. Thank you.